Don't mind the dirtiness. Okay. I got some shoes on real quick. Boom. We got 5 motorcycles in the garage right now. This is an e-bike. I wouldn't consider this really a motorcycle. But we're gonna be getting on this bike tomorrow, going out and recording a video on that. But I figured I'd just go down into the garage and record a little video covering all 5 bikes in here. But yeah, starting off, we obviously got the 2008 Honda CBR 1000. I got this bike a year and a half ago, and it had about 12,000 miles on it. It was single owner. I got it from an older dude out in Kansas. Ooh, that's bright. I got it from an older dude out in Kansas for $6,000, and clean title. It was bone stock when I got it. It didn't even have this exhaust on it, which I got this exhaust. This is a Hot Bodies MGP slip-on. It is dyno tuned. The ECU is flashed. I don't really have much else done to it. There's frame sliders, as you can see, tail tidy. Got the plate. Got some forged carbon on there. Swapped the mirrors out. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. She needs some work to get fully fixed up. Obviously, you guys did see my slip up. I had a wheelie accident and then I messed up in Texas doing a stoppie. So she's not fully fixed up. She's rideable. I've been riding it the past few days. I need to get new tires. But yeah, let me start this thing up for you guys real quick. Dude, I absolutely love this bike. I'm probably gonna keep this bike forever. I'm not gonna lie. And then I don't really have any more plans with it. I'm probably just gonna keep it mostly how it is. Maybe order some brand new Pro Yellow OEM fairings, get those thrown on. But yeah, I do love how she's sitting right now. I need to take this camera inside. I meant to do that earlier. But yeah, next up we've got a 2023 Honda Grom. I picked this up a little over a year ago, just over a year ago, year and some months. It was bone stock when I got it. Silver and black, didn't have the forged carbon, no stickers, no handlebars, no grips. It had the exhaust, and that was pretty much it. Other than that, I've done a handful of mods to this thing. And coming soon is the 12 bar. So we're gonna get rid of this fender finally. Gonna clean that up. It's gonna look a lot nicer, and we're gonna be able to do more stunts, more tricks. Let me show you guys this over here. So from MFP Moto, we do have a 12 bar ready to be thrown on. I'm gonna knock that out this weekend, which will be pretty fun. But yeah, so quick run through everything that I've done to my Honda Grom. So starting off, we're gonna go, I guess, top to bottom. I did aftermarket titanium bushings under the steering wheel. Imagine the steering wheel. Under the handlebars, I did aftermarket grips. I did aftermarket throttle tube. I replaced my throttle cables and got brand new ones. And then, also, I've put about 2,900 miles on it. It had 400 miles on it when I got it. So yeah, put a little bit of miles on it, a little bit of seat time on this thing. A lot of it's stunt lot riding. I don't really ride it too much. I do a lot of stunt lot work. As you can see, it's taking a beating. This thing was like mint when I got it, and it's collapsed now. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, we did aftermarket springs. So I have 100 springs in here. It's really tight. Why is it blue? I have to mess with my eyes. So there we go. But yeah, it's really tight. The pop is really aggressive. Let me go flick my garage light on. Okay, one thing that I'm going to invest in, boom, is a new light. So that way I can have light facing my bikes. Not a new light, a light in general. I don't even have a light yet. I hear a bike ripping out there. You guys hear that? I also hear sirens. That's not good. But yeah, so I did springs. I have aftermarket sprockets, which I went down. 1 in the front and plus 2 in the rear, I believe. A 428 chain, so a heavier duty chain. A little heavy duty chain. I cannot talk today. Keep in mind, been at work all day. Haven't even eaten since I've been off work, so it's been a long day. Been taking care of some things. It's already pitch black out. It makes me so tired, but it's only like 6:30. And yeah, so anyway, back to the bike. I did oil pump mod. It's got the exhaust. Lifter plate. I feel like I'm forgetting a few things. Don't mind my clutteredness. There's some of the parts over here all kind of lined out. Old sprockets, old oil pumps, stuff like that. I didn't get this thrown on. Maybe that's the lifter plate. Maybe I need one of the plates. I don't know. I don't remember. But and here's some broken CBR parts. Tragic. Got a spare CBR subframe on the wall because we're gonna have to get that thrown on, unfortunately. But yeah, I do a lot of stunts on this Grom. Obviously, I bought it strictly for wheelies. So I wanted a bone stock one that I could go ahead and beat on. I'm trying to think. I think that's all the mods I did. But yeah, no, I absolutely love this bike. It's honestly more fun than a big bike because on a Grom, it's so small. Like you don't feel like there's like no risk factor. Of course there's still risk factor and you can get injured, but it almost feels like a toy essentially. And like riding a 1000cc sport bike doesn't always feel like a toy. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but you get what I'm saying. I think that's pretty much all that I've done to this Grom. I'm not gonna start it up for you guys. Well, actually, yeah, let's go ahead and start the Grom up. Why not? If it's cold, we'll get some backfires. Nah, she's not that cold. But yeah, that's the Grom. And then I picked this up a few days ago. It's a 2007 Gixxer 750. It's the K7 model. Flat plane inline 4, no ABS, no quick shifter, no traction control, just a raw 750cc sport bike. Not a lot done to it. It does have a slip-on exhaust. If you guys did see the reel that I made about the video, I basically broke down the whole bike and covered everything, ins and outs about the bike, and got a few YouTube videos on the way covering the bike too. So yeah, not much done to it. Obviously it needs a little bit of work. These levers are so ugly. Oh my gosh. But yeah, other than that, like it's a really clean bike. I picked this up along with that F4i right there for $2,900, and dude, honestly, quite a deal. And real quick, I don't really know where I was going with that. I don't really know what I was about to say. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not cutting any of this out. It's gonna be an uncut video. Just kind of standing here yapping. But yeah, it obviously needs some work. It's got adjustable rear sets. Let's see. 25,000 miles, 25,386. Has a quick release gas cap. Boom. Aftermarket Gixxer seats. It's got these like kind of claps, fake carbon mirrors, drilled slotted rotors, and then let's see. Oh, I gotta turn that light back on. Yeah, I definitely need to invest in a light. That'd be a fire investment. And then the part that makes this bike ugly is that it's missing this fairing piece right here, which it is just one piece, and it's about $50 on eBay, Amazon. I don't know about Amazon, but like eBay or any motorcycle dealer website. Tires are in good condition. Chain does need cleaned. But yeah, that's pretty much a full breakdown about this Suzuki Gixxer right here. Definitely a fun bike. I've ridden it a handful of times, and it's definitely got a lot of power. It's pushing out about 150 horsepower. I don't know about the torque, but that's in spec with the CBR 1000 over there. They're fairly similar. Obviously the CBR 1000 has more torque and the gearing is different, so it is way faster than the 750, but I'm sure it's definitely a comparable bike. And then real quick, okay, sorry about that. I'm gonna throw this on a stand real quick so I can start it, because it's kind of a pain, and the aftermarket levers caused, like, because there's like a fuse right here or whatever, and so the clutch has to be in and it has to be off the kickstand for it to be started, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, we'll make it work. If I can figure out how to do this, I don't know, look like a squid, but this bike doesn't have spools either, which kind of sucks. So I'm gonna use my other stand. Okay, there she goes. We're gonna get this bad boy turned on, and we did just ride it a little bit ago. Well, I didn't ride it. Somebody else rode it. We're not gonna get into that. She might be getting sold already. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, let me start this thing up for you guys real quick. Can I turn my screen back on? There we go. Okay. She definitely doesn't sound too bad. She's not too loud. Whenever you really get on it and she opens up, she's pretty loud, but at idle, it sounds pretty good. So yeah, that's the Gixxer. Not much else to it. She's a clean bike. Definitely glad I added this to the collection and got to ride a 750. But like I said, she might be going tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Damn. Kind of sucks. I've only had it for a few days, dude. I didn't even really get to like fix it up or do anything. But I listed it as is just to see kind of what offers I could get, and I had a few offers that were in my favor, so I went ahead and took one of those. He already came, he already test rode it. He'll be back with the money. He sent me a deposit, so he'll be back with the money to pick the bike up. So yeah. But yeah, so this F4i over here goes hand in hand with that Gixxer. I picked both of these bikes up for, excuse me, $2,900, and the F4i doesn't fully run at the moment. It turns on, fuel pump and everything, like everything works. Whoa. But the fuel's not hooked up, and yeah, so it doesn't really like turn on right now. I can't really turn it on. It does have a full exhaust. It kills itself at 210 degrees. This is what the previous owner told me, which, like I said, he had the Gixxer too. But I went and picked up the Gixxer for $28.50. So he threw that in for $50. Why not? I was already down there. I have a truck. I threw it in the truck bed. Why not? Not a big deal. I can part it out, make some money off of it, and then sell it as is. But yeah, regardless, I can't really start that thing up right now. I don't really have any plans with it other than maybe a part out or selling as is. But for now, I have some garage space, so it's just gonna sit here until I figure something out. And then last but not least, the e-bike. And this thing is cool because don't mind the flaws, but it is fully custom built. This little bike right here that you probably think's puny isn't as puny as you think, and it actually took me off the bike one time. And it's more powerful now than it was when I wrecked it, and I wrecked it doing a wheelie too. So the only reason I did that is because, as you can see, there's no foot brake. So I was cocky and I did some wheelies, and my foot brake muscle memory was there, but my handbrake muscle memory was not. So I kind of floated for a second and I went back and crashed. So yeah, I had to send him some money so he can get some new parts, stuff like that. But yeah, this thing is capable of 80 miles an hour. I think it's 88 miles an hour is the top speed. It's fully custom built on a 110 frame. He's got Supermoto wheels on it, aftermarket. First of all, handlebars, dash, forks, light bar, battery, motor, chain, sprocket. I think the seat is the same. He painted this, but he's gonna get carbon fiber plastics. He's actually letting me borrow this bike because he's going out of town, so I'm gonna have the pleasure of actually riding this bike for the next like 3 or 4 days. So I'm gonna take it out this weekend, have some fun on it. I'm gonna shoot a few videos covering this e-bike right here. Oh, that scared me. It's just a biker. But yeah, I'm gonna turn this thing on real quick just to show you. Boom, that's the dash. It's got tons of different modes. We got 2 fingers in top right. Pulls up an entire menu. There's 4 different dash options right here. So yeah, we're gonna go back to the main menu because obviously we like that setup. Yeah, we can't really rev it because it moves, as you can see. It wants to move. But yeah, no, definitely fun. I'm gonna take this out tomorrow. I'm gonna shoot a little video covering this bike, breaking down the full parts list, build guide, the cost, and everything like that. And I'm gonna rip it around for a little bit and show you guys what this little e-bike is capable of. But yeah, got some plans. Got 5 bikes in the garage right now. That's low-key insane. My mom is probably annoyed with me, but it's okay. So yeah, like I said, this one's going tonight. That one's gonna be going soon. That's not my bike. So soon enough, it'll be these 2 bikes. Or I should say these 3 bikes. I do have a BMX bike in the corner. I don't ride BMX anymore, but that is a fully built, custom built BMX bike. So yeah, I don't know. That pretty much kind of covers, like, I just want to come down here and yap about all the bikes in my garage, especially before the Gixxer goes, and then while I have this bike in my garage right here. So yeah, let me know, let me know in the comments down below, like, which one's your favorite bike, or anything like that. How many bikes do you have? I don't know. If you guys did enjoy, you know, like, comment, sub. If you did make it to the end, thank you for tuning in and making it this far. That pretty much wraps up all I wanted to do, all I wanted to talk about. Quick overview. So yeah, we got the 08 CBR 1K, got a 23 Honda Grom, got a 01 or 02 F4i, and we got a custom built e-bike. Perfect timing. Boom. And then, I don't know what year I'd call it e-bike, but then we got the 07 Gixxer 750. So yeah, little lineup right now, pretty cool. But yeah, let me know what you guys saw of the video, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Until then, I'll see you guys in another one. Peace.